Hey guys, good morning. Good morning. My name is Tiffany Parker. I am the owner of the Livable Forest, and today we're going to talk about the seasonal sponsorships and the 2026 year activation. Okay, so let's get into it. I will put the link to all of this in the comment section of this video. So we have a seasonal sponsorship package. It's a simple 3-month package that keeps you literally in front of all of our community across app, email, and social and print. So you can start anytime. No need to wait for the calendar quarter. I like this option. I think it's the best option for the majority of businesses, especially small businesses. So you get a dedicated in-app page with your brand story, your offer, and contact information. So when somebody goes into the app and they click on around the corner is where I keep everything local, what's going on local businesses, like the whole nine. And when a user clicks on that, there will be either what do you call it? News feeds, like active news feeds. They're live news feeds of different brands. They are actual links to actual dedicated in-app pages, meaning like this page was customized for this business. And they also have the option to link that button to just their website, their social media, or we can build something out for them. We have weekly push notifications. So because it's 3 months, that means 12 push notifications total linked directly to your in-app page, or we can link it to wherever you want it to go. So when somebody opens up a push notification that comes through on their phone, they can read it, and then they can tap on it and it'll take them wherever that link may take them. We have the email newsletter feature. That's one placement a month, so you get a dedicated newsletter dedicated to you, whatever you want it to say, and we send it out to all 1,600 of our email subscribers. We have Facebook and Instagram posts, 1 per month per channel, so that's 6 total, and I will schedule them out to post when you want them to post within your 3-month period. And a full page feature in our seasonal Catch These Vibes magazine, print and digital, which we're going to get into that a little later because the spring edition will be out the 3rd week of January. And I already have people who've already reserved sections to put their ads in for that issue. So the pricing for this is $1,000 per 3-month season. Also, everything that's on top of what I just talked about, it includes support and basic creative resizing. So what that means is we can help you create a graphic. I can help you. When I say we, I'm really talking about me. I can help you create a graphic. I can help you build out your stuff. So where we house all of this stuff in communication, I will create your brand a private group that's hidden on the front end, meaning the only people that can see this group, even in the news feed or whatever, are your brand partners or people that you're working with and myself. And that's where you would place like all your copy that you want, graphics that you want to use, flyers that you want to use, everything you want. You could just throw it in that group in the timeline, and I will get notified. You will get notified anytime I post in there. You'll get notified through in-app push notification and email, and same thing if you do it, I'll get notified. So that's one amazing package that I think a lot of businesses will start taking advantage of. Then we have our 2026 year activation. This one is actually on hold with a tech company right now. Well, it's not a tech. Well, I guess you can call it internet fiber company. We're waiting on them. They are checking budget and all of that type of stuff for 2026. But let me tell you what's included in this one. And the thing about it is, this one is for the full entire year. So that means we're going to start January and we're going to end December 31st. Okay. That's how long this particular activation is, and it is jam-packed with a lot of benefits. Okay. Oh, let me tell you about my earrings real quick. Pause real quick on that. So I was at Melissa Sue's and I saw these cute little bow earrings here. These cute little bow earrings right here. This one, I got them in silver and I got them in gold, okay? And they're really, 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 really pretty. But the thing I like about them is because they do have a little drama to them with the bow, but they're also simple. I love me some simple jewelry. Simple everyday jewelry. Like I got a necklace from there from Kate. I think it was Kendra Scott. Is a real cute bow, white bow, and I think it's part of their Christmas collection. Everyday jewelry. I love me some Kendra Scott because it's everyday, simple, low investment pieces that I absolutely love. So anyways, if you're interested in this right here, I can link also in the comment section my Who What Wear map shopping guide, where you guys can check out all the places where I go buy stuff and what I bought from them. So I give you the name of the product, I give you the picture of the product, and I tell you the brand of the product. So when you go into these boutiques that I like to shop at throughout the city, you can go in and ask exactly for that, and they should be able to direct you in the store where that is. But anyways, that's all I had to say. So let's get into this, the 2026 year activation and naming rights. Your naming rights presented by whatever your brand name is across all 2026 events, signage, and promotions. So I will create you a sign for all the events that are happening with us. I will put your brand name and your logo on all of the event sign. Oh, by the way, this is exclusive. So like once it's taken, you're the only person who's gonna have like naming rights. So you don't have to worry about that. Events presence, you get a branded zone and on-site, which is on-site visibility at Booth Fest, Harvest Market, Christmas Market, and select pop-ups if you want to participate in that. So you get your own tent or however many tents you need. You'll get a sign or whatever if you want one, things like that. You get the logo on swag bags. So you know the swag bags that I had last for Booth Fest? Well, it'll be the design, but at the bottom of it, it'll have the logo of the brand that wants to participate in this particular activation, and a QR code next to it. So it's super cute. It's gonna be cute. Like I'm gonna blend it really cute to where it's like it stands out, but it's not like boom in your face. And then and then there's gonna be swag in the bag, and then like all the calendars or future event flyers or information flyers will also have your logo and QR code on that as well. Logo across all media, so flyers, posters, programs, newsletters, website, app, event pages, and social campaigns, which this right here is super, super, super good. The in-app feature. Okay, so we're gonna get into that. Hourly activation. So depending on your business, you can do on the hour of the event, every hour of the event, you can do a demo, you can do giveaways, Q&A moments scheduled throughout each event to drive traffic to your particular booth. Push and stage shout out, so real-time in-app mentions. So when we're out and about, if you want, I can schedule maybe a push notification to go out to all our users every single hour, or on the opposite hour of you getting on stage and talking or whatever. Just something we really discuss more of what you want once we get the contract and everything together. But yeah, there's so many options. Okay, presenting sponsor of interactive guides. So you get to headline our seasonal guides, our lights map, our gift guides, our festivals and everything. So if you guys go on my website, you'll see shopping guides, and then I'll have a whole bunch of different guides up there. And then we have our city guides. We have Catch These Vibes. And then on the Catch These Vibes, so my presenting business that does this, it'll say Catch These Vibes Winter 2025, but up here it'll say Volume 2, but presented by whatever business right here. So that's pretty cool. You get to be the sponsor of the seasonal guide. This is the big one right here, but you'll also have that same presented by whatever your business name is on all of our seasonal guides for the year. Then we have app-wide recognition. So when you go into the app right now, it'll say the Livable Forest up there in the corner, but the presenting sponsor for the year, it'll have their logo up there, or if they want a logo or they want their name, that's what will be up there. It won't say presenting their brand name. It'll be the fact that they have their logo up there or their business name instead of the Livable Forest, and then under it'll say presented by, and then their logo or their business name. Sorry, I made a mistake. And then on all the major pages, so our groups are like all the major pages that we have inside of our app, it'll say in the same corner presented by whatever business, right? So that's a really good, and we're doing stuff throughout the entire year. So every single week you will get a push notification sent out to all of our users, which is roughly, I believe we're really sitting at like 1,600 users now, and about all of them get all of them get in-app notifications. So, and like half of them get push notifications. So if you don't know the difference, a push notification is what shows up on your lock screen of your phone, and an in-app notification is when somebody goes to the actual app, they will see the notification that was sent out to the community. Either way, they all get, either way, whether they're getting in the app, they're actively going into the app, they're going to get the notification, or if it'll pop up on their screen if they have push notifications active. But either way, they're all getting a email notification as well too. So they get notified 3 different ways, which is really cool. So we could push out one notification for whatever you want to say. That's when you also, these people, y'all get a what do you call it? A group dedicated to your brand. So all of the things that you want pushed out every single week, you just post it in there. Like I could create literally a calendar for you guys inside of y'all's group, so we'll all know, okay, on this day we're doing this, that, and third, and we can schedule them all out. We could literally schedule out every single push notification to go out every single week at the same time if you want, or at different times. Same thing with the social media posts, because this also comes with social media. It comes with a monthly, so 12 total newsletters, email newsletters go out every month. We could do it at the same time every single month. Okay, so this is a $15,000 activation for the year. So it's super, super affordable. Like this is really great for the bigger brands, the bigger businesses that really want like full presence, like continuous full presence, okay, throughout the year. That another question that did come up with the brand that's on hold is if they're able to do multi-year activations and it's cheaper, like packages. And I could say I will only allow brands to reserve this for up to 3 years at a time. That's it. Because anything past that, it's too up in the air and things like that. Things change. So 3 years max is how long. So I would give $1,000 off per year. So if you do 2 years up front, I will give you $2,000 off. If you do 3 years, then I'll give you $3,000 off per year. So that's that. And then let's dive into the Livable Forest Perks program, which is extremely free. I love this program. I had it and then I stopped it because I needed to clearly make some adjustments for myself and for the brands and for the members. So this is a perks program, rewards paying Social Society members and keeps local businesses visible all year long in the app. It's free for businesses to join, and the only cost is the perk you offer. So what you get a listing inside the app on the perks map and directory with visible perks partner in the category of perks partner. So when somebody opens up their app and they click on perks business, you guys will show up. Like all the businesses that are participating will show up with their perk next to it, a picture of their business or the product or whatever, and then any information that they need. And it's literally an interactive map, so the user can go directly to you. Okay. Also, you have your inclusion in the seasonal where to eat or shop and play roundups curated for members. So we have a group on Solstice Society called Solstice Society, and in that group, I will do weekly drops talking about where you guys need to go, what the perks are, what's happening at those particular businesses, this, that, and the third, right? Periodic mentions and push notifications, emails, newsletters, social posts. So anytime I will give once a month, I will give a push notification for each perk business. They can be scheduled out. I will, whatever perk you offered in the beginning, and whatever website or wherever you want, email, whatever there's, website, social pages, whatever you put in that in the information form, that's what will be put in the push notification. When somebody clicks on it, they will also get sent that information. And then it only goes out to the Solstice Society members. For those people who want to know what the Solstice Society is, I will go ahead and put the membership link in the description, in the comment section as well. But yes, it goes out to them, so they already know what's coming up with your business, what's coming up, like what their perk offering is. Also, you can only change your perk twice during the year. So every 6 months, and it is a year partnership. So members show their in-app Solstice Society members card. There isn't any physical card. Those green cards aren't applicable. Excuse me. They're not good anymore. I use those predominantly as business cards now. They're not membership cards anymore. We're all digital. So when they walk into your establishment, they will show you their digital membership card, and it's going to be black, and it says Solstice Society member. That's what it says, because the other version of a perks card is not really a perks card, but when a member's card, it says General Society. You're looking for a Solstice Society, okay? And it's directly from the Livable Forest app. Each card is personalized and linked to an active subscription. So if you don't see Solstice Society, then they're not a paying member of the Livable Forest community, okay? I did it that way because it makes redemption quick and easy for your staff and fraud resistant for you. You don't have to sit up there and integrate anything. I do highly recommend, though, that you create a button for the Social Society, or you could put the Livable Forest, and whatever your perk is that you're offering, you could just hit the button. Or if you're an online person, like you have an online business, you can get a promo code dedicated to the Livable Forest. Okay, so to keep the program valuable for our members and fair for partners, every perks partner agrees to these non-negotiables. Like, these are non-negotiables, and we also have a partnership agreement that you will sign if you want to participate. So you have to do a minimum 20% value. So 20% off, spend 50, get 10 off, or a comparable perk, not a token freebie, okay? Active member validation. Perk only applies when a guest shows their Social Society member card in app. Clear terms and no games. Simple, easy to explain rules, no surprise fees, no tiny print or bait and switch. Honored by the staff. Front of house staff are trained to recognize the Social Society member's card and apply the perk while it's active. Just like, so out here in Kingwood, we have, there's like a, what do you call it? Mustang card. We got the Mustang card, and then we have whatever the other cards are for K Park. Those cards, Panther card, I think. It works similar, except we don't have physical cards. Ours is digital, so we just show our phone. in a sense like that. Y'all create, like when they create buttons or promo codes for them, it's the same thing for us. You can create a button or promo code for us. And that's when the perk is applied, when they show their membership card. Also, last time I did this, some of the businesses, they didn't train their staff. A lot of people didn't even know what was happening. So I had to put in all these guardrails so that one, our members don't feel weird and embarrassed, and then two, to make sure the businesses are participating in actually doing what they agreed to do. So that's why we have a partnership agreement, like a contract that they will sign. The person who signs that company up is the person who signs it. And they have to agree, and they actually have to follow the rules, because we can't have people going in trying to redeem perks and the business hasn't, owner or the manager hasn't told the staff about anything, which is extremely frustrating, and it really makes you as a business owner or a company look kind of like bad, because like, why sign up for something that you're not going to actually fully participate in? Okay, so you have to do a minimum of 12 months with us, so 1 year. Perks stay live for a full year. You can refresh or improve your perk twice a year, but not quietly water it down. You cannot do that. You either making it better or you're keeping it the same. And when people go in, they already know what the perk is, because it's listed in the membership section for Solstice Society members. Non-stacking is fine. You may exclude stacking with other deals, but the perks offer should be at least as strong as your public promotions. So if you're doing 40% off, then that's just your standard, whatever your standard is for giving discounts, or less 40% is kind of ridiculous. But say you're doing like the Mustang card or the Panther card or whatever, they're like, you're doing 30% off for people who show their cards, then my members should be able to get that or better. That's what I'm saying. Also, it needs to be as strong as your public promotion. So don't offer the public one 40% off, but then you only give members or people who are partnered with you 20% off. That doesn't make any sense. You don't have to stack the offers, but it needs to be at least as strong as your public offerings. Family-friendly only offers and content must align with the Livable Forest Family First community-centered standards. So I definitely won't do like places like smoke shops and things like that. That's when I just don't do that, because it's not family friendly. Like a 12-year-old should be able to walk in and go in there and get whatever they need for their mom or for themselves. Once accepted, all Perks partners will be assigned a simple partnership agreement, basically covering all of these non-negotiables and all of what you get and all that type of stuff. Confirming the 12-month commitment and agreed to perk details. This ensures transparency, consistency, and clear expectations for both sides. And you can email me at info@thelivableforest.com, and I'll send over the perk sign up link, which is basically the agreement and an actual intake form. That's it, just so I can have on file. Now let's get into Catch These Vibes, because the winter edition is out already. We've sold so far 10 copies since we released it last week. And surprisingly, not only do my members get this, like they get it mailed out to them, but boutique owners are like jumping on this, like, because look, it's cute, it's great coffee table magazine. It's a great like conversation starter. Like, it's really great. And the crazy thing about this one, this is 118 page. The spring edition is 100, I think it's closer to like 150, 160 pages. But let's talk about it, because people were asking me about the ad spaces, which we've already started selling, by the way. So let me tell you the available sections, the sections that I have for the spring edition, okay? So we have this spring reset at home, 2 ad spots. So that is about a total of 15 pages, and in between all of the content, they'll have 2 ad spaces, which means 1 full page ad for each business, non-compete. So I don't allow 2 boutiques in one section. I don't allow 2 of any type of the same business in one section. You have to be completely different. Completely different. You both can sell clothes now, because I have one who did like this for winter. I can show you. I have one woman, she has a boutique actually opening up in the spring of 2026, Apricot Lane. So she's a boutique, right? But then I have Megan's merch, but she makes all of her t-shirts and stuff. So she presses all of her t-shirts and bags. Same family, different type of product, if that makes sense. So that's what I mean. Not compete. They're not competing. They have 2 different types of demographics, okay? So the spring reset at home, I have 2 spots available. So I'm looking for organizers. I'm looking for, who else? Yeah, predominantly organizers, housekeeping, things that are going to make home easier. Landscaper companies, things like that, okay? Your weekends, 2 ad spots. So whether it's a restaurant, it could be a day spa, it could be an attraction, whatever, okay? That one has about 15 to 20 pages as well. They all about anywhere between 15 to 20 pages for all of these spots. His weekend playbook, this section is about 15 pages and is basically everything for your husband, your boyfriend to do that you can help curate and experiences for him, from going out to eat, from shopping, from things to do with the guys, all this type of stuff. Basically, this is a section that women would love because it's helping you curate an experience for your husband so he can have a good spring break, girl, or something to do in between his work schedule so he can play hard, okay? Then we have her life in this season. We have 4 ad spots, so that's pretty much anything woman, okay? Literally, her life in this season is actually sold out. We had 4 ad spots because this is extremely large section. It's more like 20 pages long, with different, we talk about a myriad of things. Matter of fact, if you kind of want to know, I already have my table of contents. So I already know my biggest sections that I can see that are probably going to sell the fastest is his weekend playbook, her life in this season, which is already sold out, the kids corner, and family time. But for context, so you can kind of see what the topics of discussion are, let me go ahead and pull up my table of contents for those particular sections. And I'm not going to list every last thing because you gotta save something, okay? You can't get all the tea right now, okay? So, all right, here we go. So, oh wait, hold on, it's the wrong one. Okay, here we go. This is a large section. Your weekend, we do best brunch spots map, Kingwood Weekend Guide, the Woodlands Weekend Guide, Houston Festivals and Family Fun, day trips and scenic escapes near the city. I'm going to skip down because I want to make sure I don't give everything. Family Saturdays, her solo day out. Now, that's all for, I'm going to say, for your weekends. This encompasses the family, him and her. His weekend playbook, though, out and about, a guy approved places to go. And this is a list that I actually curated with my husband that he loves to do during when he's off work out here in the city, greater Houston area. Let him breathe, built-in chill time and solo errands. Budget Lux for him, splurge where he'll feel it. Let's see. Grill, smoke, and repeat. Easy menus that make him feel like a king. So different like hearty foods that a lot of guys like, that my husband likes, and that I actually go out my way to cook. Where is it? Oh. Hobby time, supporting what lights him up without nagging. Check-ins that count, simple ways to see how he's really doing. So that kind of gives, and there's only 2 spots for promotion there. So it could be a male-centered clothing brand. It could be, I don't know, a person who's selling grills or whatever. You could throw a promo page in there for them, an ad page. Okay, so her life in this season, the other section, this is hosting her way, easy dinners and low pressure hangouts. Then we have mental load, what you carry and how to put some down. Rest is productive, real reset versus scrolling. Tiny daily joys, 10-minute practices that shift the mood. Soft mornings, strong starts, coffee, quiet, and getting ready. Like there's a lot in that one. It's ridiculous. Then let's go. We have other sections like gather and give, the local shop local. The kids corner right here, we have outdoor explorations, nature walks, picnics, and scavenger hunts. These are maps that you, in places that you can go. We have literally everything you want to talk about for spring break. Camps, so most of the camps that I have, that I've been looking at for my son are anywhere in the range of $200 to $300 a week to probably $700 a week. So that covers a really wide range of different camps here in the greater Houston area. So you will see at least the 10 that I've been looking at, okay? And a lot of them are sports-based, STEM-based, things like that, okay? Spring break crafts and learning, fun projects for kids, spring break bucket list for kids, neighborhood adventure day, explore close up to home, day spring break challenges, screen light family fun, mom and me, creative spring break ideas for you and your mom, for kids and mom. And then we have dad and me, fun and engaging spring break activities for dad with the kids, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that's just a little sneak peek of what is going to go down. And like I said, each one is like about 10 to 15 pages long, and then I only have 2 ad partners per section. Okay, so with all of that said, let me see something. We have spring shopping guide. I have 2 ad spots available. Gather and give, which is my hosting section. Oh, by the way, I feel like in what is it? Gather and give and hosting and stuff. Like I have a section, a thing where I'm talking about great places for venues to host baby showers and wedding showers, because this is the spring issue. So I have been looking at, I'm gonna have in the map for places that people should visit, because each page section has QR code that leads to a interactive map where people can find what I'm talking about throughout the guide. And I'm looking for some amazing venues to host wedding showers, baby showers, anniversary parties. I already have a really awesome list, and in that list of where they can host these things, I will have a sub list that they can shop for, like gowns, florals, and stuff like that. So in that section, which would be in the hosting section, I have 2 ad spots available, and I really would love to see a boutique that is, or a venue that would meet standard. Okay. Anyways, that is what we have to secure a spot for this, for the Catch These Vibes. It's $100 per ad space, and if I will let you know if somebody who is in your industry has already submitted, But I can tell you right now, Her Life in this season, they had 4 ad spots completely sold out. Literally, it sold out yesterday on a Sunday. On a Sunday, completely sold out. And so everything else is available, and I will list those in the description of the video, what ad sections are available, and I will link everything in the comment section. But that's all I got for you guys today. I will pop in when we could talk about another section of the livable forest probably sometime this week. Oh, really quickly before I really end this, vendors, we have until, you got 4 days. You have until Black Friday at 8 o'clock to take advantage of the 50% off I have on Boost Spaces. That includes the Christmas market in markets in 2026 as well. So don't sleep on it, because I don't want to get emails talking about I didn't know, even though I've been posting and posting in the groups on the livable forest as well too. So don't forget. Anyways, you guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you later.